And yeah, we're obviously doing Explorer mode because that's how I roll. I do prefer story and exploration. And I also find that it's still challenging for me because I'm just not that good at games. It's not intuitive for me. Am I looking at all the right kind of screens and such? I think so. Oh my gosh, it looks so old school now. I'm getting all smug about it. Welcome to the character creation screen. Oh, surely we could throw a good hour into this. I didn't make any plans at all. We're going to leave tutorial tips on. Yeah, okay. Yeah, no plans at all. So we're just going to settle in. I'm fairly sure this won't be the entire stream. Scarlet and Roderick. Roderick, I mean, really. So, fighter, not feeling it. Inquisitor sounds bad. Let's be honest. Knight looks impractical. Ranger, let's be honest, it is my go-to. I can't move her. I was trying to spin her around, but I guess that's too advanced. I can't remember what year Divinity came out, or what year the Enhanced Edition came out either. But it was a while ago, because there was a second game, and then of course they worked on Baldur's Gate 3, which I've been enjoying very much. A rogue? I'm not actually feeling rogue lately. I used to do a lot of roguing. Shadowblade sounds cool. Powerful assassin whose arsenal of both daggers... I should read this. I used to read all the things. I'm out of practice. A powerful assassin whose arsenal of both daggers and magic would terrify any enemy if they ever saw it coming. That sounds pretty cool. Wayfarer, a survivalist... I've got some terrible memory issues going on at the moment, so I'm going to make a note if I find something interesting. It is pretty bad at the moment. Shadowblade. Wayfarer. A survivalist and a practitioner of magic, the Wayfarer is hard to hit and even harder to evade. That just... I don't know, it sounds like an advert or something, not actually very descriptive. What have we got here? First aid sounds good. Summon spider sounds bad. Ricochet sounds good. I don't want a spider. Spider friend? Wayfarer. Question mark. I sound a little bit croaky, but my throat is better than last week. Witch. An intimidating presence whose bone-chilling powers terrify friend and foe alike. Could be awkward. Again with the spider. Oath of Desecration and Vampiric Touch. Am I feeling emo today? Ooh, maybe. I'm gonna end up noting them all down and say, oops. Wizard. A scholar of magic specialised in starting and ending battles with a flick of the wrist. Exacting swift victory from a safe distance. I like safe distance. What have we got? Boulder Bash, Midnight Oil, and Flare. They sound pretty good. I am writing them all down. I'm leaning away from Wizard though. I'll put it in brackets. That makes a difference. Hang on, just got to click a thing. See how we're doing over here. Oh, early days again. It's been a good 3 or 4 years since I streamed properly. So I'm still ironing out the kinks. Yeah. Alright. Battle Mage amplifies brute strength with powerful magic. Seems a little OP. Oath of Desecration. Crushing Fist. You might be able to change these, I don't remember. Burning Touch. Nah, we've got to say no to something, right? Cleric. Heals allies or smashes skulls, depending on the direction of the winds. Healing does sound good. We've got Divine Light, Regeneration, and Melee Power Stance. Oh, that looks so funny in my head. It's more power balance stance though. Cleric sounds useful, but not particularly fun. Enchanter. Prefers to turn the tide of battle from afar, manipulating foes with powerful magic. Teleportation, bitter cold, and freezing touch. I'm not entirely sure the difference here with wizards. I'm sure there is one. Yeah. I mean, he's got different starting skills, but no, I'm going to leave that one. And then we're back to fighter, but we didn't read it. So brutal warrior and expert in close combat. Crushing fist, battering ram, and melee power stance. Inquisitor was a daring wand wielder, risking life and limb to decimate evil head on. Wow, that sounds a bit tiring, to be honest. Oh, so enchanters are more like buffing and debuffing? Is that right, Shiz? Rather than like attack magic? Gotcha. Am I feeling that kind of presence? I don't think so, because frankly my brain power is incredibly low at the moment, and that just, it seems to entail a lot of thought. Bear with me. Thunder jump, vampiric. I like the sound of thunder jump. Oh, you don't actually jump. Okay, I'm out. Knight, specialised in war tactics. Knights are trained not only to fight but to rally troops. Sounds a bit paladin-esque. Battering ram, encourage and cure wounds. Yeah, sounds basically a paladin. And we're back to ranger, a marksman with a legendary knack for self-preservation. Let's be honest, my default is always bow, isn't it? And you get healing. Oh, that sounds pretty good. But I was like, I mustn't do ranger just now when I was talking to my partner. I always do ranger, but if you enjoy it, you're more likely to keep playing, aren't you? Okay, rogue. With a lot of skill and a little luck, this rogue sees the world as an open coffer. Walk in shadows, precise incision, fast track. Nah, that's sneaky rogue. I'm not going to do sneaky rogue. So what did we end up with? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 5 or 6 possibilities. 2 people. Obviously, the next thing should be if their outfits change and which is cooler. I semi-jest. His head looks way too small in this, Roderick. His head's always going to look too small, isn't it? Yeah. Could try and balance him out somehow. That's a little... No, his head is creepily tiny. It's freaking me out. I don't like him. I want him to go away. I guess he'll be from afar. Okay. See, I did consider looking up, like, followers. Because as I know that you have 2 characters you control, and then you can have 2 more. So you probably get to mix it up. Yeah, I was going to say I was going to look them up and pick a complementary classes, but then I thought that sounded very boring and proper. How are we going to narrow this down then? Let's go through it again. Right, Shadowblade, Assassin. Oh, I picked that one just because it sounded cool, didn't I? What? I don't know, we might be able to change skills anyway. Powerful Assassin, daggers and magic. When I think about it, it sounds a little like you might need a bit more skill than I feel I have. Maybe like a second playthrough or something. Wayfarer. Nope. You have to forgive me if you hear the dog having a wail. She gets a bit restless in the evening. She hasn't been able to get out and about as much with the terrible ice issue. I haven't closed my door, so that's probably not help. Oh, no, here she comes. Right, you gonna come in here and be quiet? Yeah? There's a good gal. Well done. Alright, now she's in here. For better or worse. Wayfarer. I'm still interested in Wayfarer. I like the... He's kind of like a ranger with healing. So I'm going to keep that as a maybe. Witch just sounded cool and scary. I could pick all the scary spells. Not something I've done before, I don't think. Wizard. Maybe a DPS sort of guy. Nah, I mean, I put him in brackets anyway. Let's get rid of wizard. And then the next one, cleric. Warrior with healing. Warrior with... No, I think I just put them in because they sounded really useful. Wouldn't want that. That leaves us with a ranger. Now we can't have them being too similar. A range. Okay, so what's the difference between ranger and wayfarer? Is wayfarer basically like a kind of like a druid? I think I've made them too similar. Yeah, I don't want to overthink it. I think I've done ranger before several times, so I might go with wayfarer and witch. Witch outfits sorry, look best. Again, most important. So wayfarer outfit on lady, wayfarer outfit on dude. Or is it just that the weapons change and you get robes if you... Oh, she's off again. Please don't bark. Alright, she's gone. That was fun. I think she looks better, but I also have the feeling she might just generally look better. He just looks ridiculous. It's like a boulder. Sorry, I'm spacing out a little bit. Alright then, let's try witch. I am not a fan of red and white. Yeah, she just looks better in both of them, which means I have to pick which one he looks better in by himself. Yeah, it may have to be this. It may have to be dude is wayfarer, lady is witch. I mean, witch just feels so inherently feminine for some reason. Well, obviously for historical reasons. Ooh, excuse me. Alright, we'll customise and then try and get a feel for them before picking a name. So I'm going to do the dude first, because whatever happens, I'm not going to be particularly impressed. Oh, I don't like him. Can't have two ladies. Oh, I can. I can have two ladies. Oh, well, that sounds a little bit... It's not very equality, is it? Witch versus witcher. Yeah, I guess. I mean, witches were generally dudes, weren't they? Hi, Whack. Look at his face. I mean, smile, for goodness sake. Yeah, this is going to be a pretty messy stream. He's got extra dexterity. Talents of pet pal to talk to animals, always important, and scientist, bonus in blacksmithing and crafting. Can I change it? I can customize those. I don't want to fiddle too much because I don't know enough. 2 chicks. I'm going to do it. I'm going to be non-equality because he just looks so unrealistic as a human being. I'm sorry, but there it is. Okay, the wayfarer was not born of woman, but of beast, or so the rumours go. Raised by the creatures and trees of the phantom forest, the wayfarer learned the art of survival before that with speech. Beasts that would have destroyed another human in a single swipe were the wayfarer's caretakers and playmates. Dodging lightning storms, a matter of survival for most, was the wayfarer's favourite sport. When the Grand Master of the Order of the Source Hunters learned of this remarkable person, he ordered an expedition to make contact. Though wary of leaving the wilds, the wayfarer was eager to learn more about these strange but powerful Source Hunters. Alright, so I'm not going to go full roleplay because I'm going to be learning as I go along, and that's just another level. But we will remember the background. Hi Shino, thank you for coming. Oh, this is going to take ages. I'm in such an indecisive mood. Let's just have a look at what's going on. I'm going to leave... Yeah, I'm going to leave attributes because I don't know what I'm doing. Can I change the spells? Oh, I'm going to call them more spells anyway. I've got abilities here on the left. There's one for weapons. I hate crossbows. I'm going to change it after all that. I'm like, no, don't like it. Boo. Yeah, let's just fiddle around, have some fun. If it's anything like... maybe I should think about it like when I did my first play of Baldur's Gate, I got about 20 hours in, or was it 50? One of those. And I was like, yeah, I did not know what I was doing, and now I don't like where I am exactly. But so I started again, but it was really good because I enjoyed it and it felt like a training character. So maybe we'll see it like that. So I'm going to get rid of the crossbows because I think they are ugly and inelegant. Inelegant. Wow. We'll put a regular bow on. I know, maybe I'm making a terrible decision. If I do make a terrible decision that you're like, wow, that's going to mess up the playthrough, you feel free to sing out. I've relaxed backseat rules for this game. She has 2 skills. Expert marksman. Determines how many blah 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 blah. Yeah, I'm going to ignore that because it sounds really boring. This isn't like me, I usually read everything. And geomancer. So I imagine that's earth spells. I have 1 personality. Good? No, personality trait. Ability. Lucky charm. Determines your luck in finding extra treasure and improves your offense rating. I'm trying to make a joke about insults there, but it just didn't come out. Craftsmanship. She has 1 in blacksmithing. I can repair my own items. Sounds good. The more you invest, the faster you work. Great. Required to blah blah blah. Okay, so I can do some blacksmithing. Where would she have picked up blacksmithing? That doesn't seem very lore friendly. Somehow she learnt blacksmithing from the bears? Questionable. Crafting determines what you can craft and the quality of your crafted items. Kind of want to fiddle with it. We'll probably break it. If there's anything that is obviously better, I'm going to pick it and then break it, and we'll all have lots of fun. Lore Master is examine enemies and identify items. That would be good if it was like an intuitive sort of thing, rather. But lore makes it sound like maybe she had to read about it. And when would she have read books? Probably when she was blacksmithing. And telekinesis. I don't see why she would have that. Nasty I'm going to cough. Excuse me. I forgot to have my cough medicine, I just realised. Fabulous. Ooh. Lockpicking, she wouldn't know that. Pickpocketing. Sneaking? I'm not allowed to take away blacksmithing. Well, that sucks. Oh, I'm not a fan. Lucky charm's fine. Skills, fine. Defense, whatever. Yeah, I really want to get rid of blacksmithing. It doesn't make any sense to me. But I guess it's helpful. Kind of want to get her to sneak. But I don't want to take away a crafting skill. But hell, I'll do it. I'm going to take off a crafting skill and put it in sneak. Oh, you're back, are you? Well, I'm not talking to you. Would you not do that though? Honestly, she's just going to come in and out, isn't she? It's going to be very easy to concentrate, I'm sure. Why do she always gets up at like 8 o'clock and goes, time to stretch my legs and make some noise. Please don't eat that. No. That again. Sorry, I'm very distracted. There's things in here she shouldn't grab, so she could be such a look then. Like, you're clearly not paying attention. Alright, talents. Pet pal and scientist. What's scientist again? Oh, that's the problem. It's scientist that is forcing it. I'm taking it away. Why would she be a scientist? That's rubbish. Arrow recovery sounds good. Pet pal just makes sense for a wayfarer. I probably shouldn't be doing this, but what the heck. How else do you learn the game? Elemental affinity. Sounds vaguely good. Escapist. Flee combat even when enemies are right next to you. I like it. That seems like a sensible thing wild animals would teach. Effects of food. Damage while sneaking. Leech. Ooh, no. Let's have it. No, I'm not going to pick Lone Wolf. Just sounds cool. Pack Mule? No. I'm trying to think of ones that might help for a wayfarer, lore-wise. Speed creeper. Stench. And then I can't get those because it requires other levels. God, I feel I'm not up to par today. I do apologise for my rambly talking. Walk it off. Nope. Alright, so what did we like? We liked arrow recovery, basically. Which has removed crafting. I don't have any points left because they've gone into... I've stole them. I stole them from abilities. That's interesting. Right, so certain talents would give me abilities, but not all of them. I'm alright with this. Does this go back, or is this button for resetting everything? I'm going to leave that for a second. So she's highest in dexterity, that makes sense. Lowest in strength and speed, and I'm not allowed to change it. I'm not allowed to change speed. I would have liked to change speed. Perception affects your critical chance, initiative, start action points, ability to detect traps, and accuracy when shooting over long distances. That's a good one for her to have. Ooh, that makes more sense. Thank you, Whack. Rotating her. Don't know how to go back. Maybe this was how it was before. Again, I can't stress how bad my memory is right now. Too long with bad sleep. Speed affects your movement speed, obviously. Initiative and how many action points you gain per turn increases your number of moves in battle. But that sounds pretty good for a wayfarer. I'm not going to keep calling her Roderick, don't worry. Constitution is vitality, general survivability. Intelligence improves elemental and witchcraft spells and your offense rating with intelligence-based weapons. Meh. I'm going to take one off there and put it into speed. Dexterity. Your offense rating with dexterity-based weapons improves expert marksman and scoundrel skills and influences your defense rating. Recommended for archers and rogues, yes. And strength. That determines your offense rating with strength-based weapons, improves man-at-arms skills and how much you can carry, increases the... Oh, I should have a pack horse somewhere. Maybe one of the followers can be a pack horse. Increases the weight of items. Increases the weight of items you can move... Oh, right. And how far you can throw them. For warriors and fighters. Alright, so we dumbed her down and gave her some speed, basically. I'll leave it like that. Do I change these? Doesn't look like it. That's okay. I'm sure I've messed it up quite... Oh! Oh. Skills and spells. Yes, I can change it. I'm really hesitant to do so, though. I think I've messed around enough. First aid cures bleeding, crippled, and diseased. Heals target for 10%. Meh. Why is healing always so weak? Because you're supposed to just be good at it. I know. 3 AP cost, blah blah blah. Ranged power stance. Improved damage with bow and crossbow at the cost of precision. I don't like that. I never like that kind of thing. I'm not a risk taker. I might get rid of that. Ricochet. Oh, these are the only ones I can pick from. So Ricochet is already equipped. That's what that's saying. I like it. Fire a normal arrow that deals 14 to 22 piercing damage and then forks off the next target up to 4 times within 8 meters. That's good. Treat poisoning is one we don't have. So we don't even have range power stance. So I'm just having a big boo over nothing. Treat poisoning cures poison. Out of these, yeah, I think I would have chosen Ricochet and First Aid, so that was a big waste of time. But now I know. No, I don't want spider friends. Spider creepy. Why would I? No. I know it's probably really, really useful, but I just can't do it. It's just, why does there have to be giant spiders in every single fantasy game? It's a little, I was about to say bugbear. Is that right? Pet peeve. Bugbear. Can you use those interchangeably? Jeez. I feel my brain dribbling out my ears. Thank goodness I've got headphones on. Boulder bash. A boulder comes crashing from the sky, dealing 10 to nice. Geomancy, which she can do. Bless a target removes curse. Don't see why she'd need to do that. Not need to do that, why she'd be able to do that. Midnight Oil creates oil surface. That just doesn't seem like something a nature disposed individual would want to do. I don't want to do any of these stupid ones. I don't like geomancy. Shall I take geomancy off? Can we have a look? I'm fiddling. This is rubbish. Essential oils. Yes. We will use the power of aromatherapy to take down our enemies or soothe them. Ah, man. Yeah, I'm okay with Ricochet and First Aid. I just really don't want Geomancy. Would it mess up the build if I threw out Geomancy? Let's just pick one. Oh, hang on, can't I pick here? Maybe. Yeah, there's Geomancer, so I don't have to. I can change basically everything. I just want it to make sense, you know? What else have we got? Special? Nope. Witchcraft? That doesn't make sense. We've got a witch on the other side. We really can mix it up. That's quite good. Aerithurge. This sounds a little bit nicer. She I mean, it did say that her favourite sport was dodging lightning in storms. I can't really mess up, really, Sheena. Well. Sir. Oh, you have not seen me play these kind of games. We're not going to give her any donking abilities. Scoundrel abilities, maybe? Let's fast track. Become hasten for it. Yawn. Weaken a target with slashing damage. That sounds like something she maybe learned from some kind of predator, you know, hamstring them. I did remember that you shouldn't really go all like jack of all trades. That maybe you should have a focus. But I'm only having 2 sections for. Oh, God, I'm gonna cough again. I really should have had my medicine. Oh, I'm flip-flopping. Burn my eyes. That sounds like a old-timey curse. Hydrosophist. Isn't there a Hydrosophist follower? I have a vague recollection of a dude in a library. I don't want to make anybody redundant. Aerithurge, maybe. But again, there was nothing wrong with her being a geomancer. Maybe she just has an innate talent and happened to grow up in the woods. But I'm just not feeling any of these guys. Midnight. She's not going to... Oh, I don't know. I can't decide. It's terrible. What would the animals have taught exactly? I mean, how many animals are out there summoning spiders? That just doesn't make any sense. Did she just have an innate magical talent for weather? I quite like Aerithurge. But like you say, I mean, I latched onto precise incision from the scoundrel tree. Weaken a target, deal slashing damage. Yeah, because she would use a knife instead of, like, you know, claws or something. It makes sense to me. Should we just go with that because we're dragging it out ridiculous? Yeah. Dragging it out. Oh, I don't think I can use it. It's greyed out. I might need to change something else. Okay, hang on. You don't have the required abilities or the skills or talents you selected. Oh, balls. I can't do it then. Should I have changed it in the previous screen? Alright, we'll put it back to what we can use because it's not letting me go ahead. I could just treat poisoning instead. Yeah, I'm going to do this for now just to allow us to continue, and maybe there's somewhere I can tweak Geomancer. Oh, I thought this was it. Dang it. see it here. I don't want to learn any stupid geomancy skills. This is just, you know, I've got to suck it up, basically. This is a wayfarer. If anyone knows whether or not I can take off geomancy and swap it out, please say. Might just call her Roderick. It's starting to suit her at this point. AI personality. No personality. Rogue voice. Alright. So she's going to be a little bit more cheerful, I think. Because, I mean, the witch has got to be pretty serious. Right, yeah, she knew it's been so long, it might as well be a new game to me. Underwear? Why would it care what her I guess, oh, you wouldn't want matching underwear with your companion. Oh, that would be so awkward. I don't have a feel for it. She wouldn't be all pale ass because she's been out and about, just generally. Doubt she'd be green. Oh, that's too pale. That we need a definite change of makeup, and it doesn't look like you can change makeup, which is a bit balls. I guess if you change the head. Does that look a bit reddish? I don't want it to be red. Mahogany is a nice colour. Maybe if you change the head, you get better makeup options for darker skin. Oh, that's the way to go. Well, that's better. Can I zoom in? Of course I can't zoom in. This is ridiculous. Ah. AI personality. I'm just hopping around. Loyal. Loyal sounds good. That sounds like a creature feature. Unless, you know, you're a solitaire. A random, no. That means you'd be all over the place. Knight, no. Rascal, no. Maniac, no. Judge, no. Priest, no. Free spirit. There you go. Which voice?
A whetstone wheel. Now, what do I have that needs sharpening?
That doesn't sound right, does it? Can I hover over the personalities? No. You just have to wing it. That's okay.
Careful! A
No.
whetstone.
What can I
Look out!
There are only
I
3
see a trap
voices,
nearby.
which is fine. Hello, what do you want? You okay? You okay? I need that. Yeah, I know you're wagging your tail because you're not supposed to have that. What's up? Don't huff and puff at me. Oh, hang on, she's got a cable. It's a good. Hopefully she'll settle down soon. Okay, so I guess 3 voices. Let's listen to them and hope she sits down.
Better to detonate that mine safely than trip over it myself.
Absolutely. Not feeling that.
Look out! I see a trap nearby.
That sounds like quite an open voice.
A whetstone wheel. Now, what do I have that needs sharpening?
I'm gonna go with
whetstone.
wizard voice.
Quite
for her.
useful for a war-weary blade.
It's all right, Jenny. There you go. Just stay bloody still. Anyway, head. It looks a little bit like she's got melty makeup. I really wish I could zoom in. Okay, head. Oh, right, we went backwards. Head 13. Oh, shiny. I don't see where she would get face tattoos out in the forest or sculpted brows. Oh, that's maybe she got some limestone chalk deposit on her face. That's kind of like that, but it doesn't make sense. A gold band, a gold headband. No, I'm not feeling that. No, nope. Head necklace. No. Splodges on her face. Not feeling that. Oh, weird makeup again. Oh, the makeup is not flattering for darker skin, is it? This is awkward. Yeah, I think I have to go with 13. It's the only one that has the more natural makeup colour. Either that or one of the white war paints. I don't think you can change your characters as you go. Music is really quite stressful. And I don't have the menu to turn it down. Like, calm down. Alright, so she didn't learn how to put on makeup properly because she didn't have a mirror. That'll do it. Hair is lovely. I mean, look at it, kind of like wood sculptured curls. She just looks a bit angry. I don't see her as angry. All right, let's pick the underwear. Oh, it's a bit Captain America. Red's quite nice. Doesn't look very supportive. Awkward. Bit boring. Oh, we have 3 underwears. Oh no, what would the witch choose? Would the witch secretly have stars? Yes, it is important which one, apparently. The bandeau and shorts? That seems a bit more practical than the one with the tie. None of it seems practical. That ain't doing shit, lady. Hair. Anyway, jet black does look nice, so we will consider it. Doesn't go. Looks like I really like the carved wood look of these curls. But I mean, she wouldn't have any hair bands out in the forest, would she? Looks a bit intense. Raven's wing, that looks lovely. It's kind of blue-black. It doesn't go with her makeup. Oh, I should put her clothes back on, sorry. Awkward. Oh, that's too bright. Grey hair. Oh, she could be like a seasoned one. No, because then she'd have to be good at things. I can't do that. White as a... I mean, blue is cool, but she'd stand out too much in the forest. Not that you could change the colour of your hair. I think we're going to go with jet black. She would, and then I'd have to be good at things, and they just wouldn't be realistic. Like when I played, oh my god, what did I play that went terribly wrong? Halo ODST, totally not a game. I just so outside my comfort zone. But I was encouraged by my partner, and they were like, oh, right at the beginning, they're like, oh yeah, I really liked your work at the blah de blah. It sounds like you're going to be really useful to have along, or something like that. And I was like, eh? So bad. Alright, hair. Oh. I guess she would have hair that looked like she'd hacked it off with some random dagger she found lying around. No, I don't think she'd be able to get the chic pixie cut out in the woods. Looking a bit lank. Bit fancy. Bit fat. Oh. No. Dreads. I mean, low maintenance, isn't it? She does look pretty good. Hair 8. Can I turn her? Oh, yes, I can turn around. A bit too slick for my liking. Oh, I'm going to stuffy, but poor nose. Princess hair? I mean, who does the braid for her? I mean, some people can braid their hair, can't they? I mean, who has the time? Oh! Little anime there. Jolly. Layer hair, unlikely. Pigtails, just silliness. So unrealistic. Sensible bun. Sensible, but also looks a little bit like she's a school mom. The flowing locks. Yeah, they look a bit too styled. So what did I like? I like the... Oh, the dreads. I know. Bit snaky for dreads, not... But, you know, it's okay. Okay, portrait-wise. Okay, it doesn't look like she changes. It looks like she's always going to be a bit yellowish. Nope, or pale. Nope. Oh, why would we have so many of these? Too pale. Yellowish. Did I use them all? No. Oh, because it's never going to match, is it? I might pick that one just randomly. Kabuki. It's with the red behind her. That just looks scary. I'll stick with the one from the beginning. Okay, so we did get everything. We've got free spirit, wizard voice, mahogany skin, head 13. Oh no! That reminds me of the Wizard of Oz film. I think, was it the second one? Oh, they go to, oh, it's so messed up and creepy, and I can't believe it's supposed to be for children. But I think it's that witch woman or some kind of woman can change her head and she just has a gallery of heads. Oh, it's so creepy. Oh, her hair 8, jet black, hair colour and underwear 3. But we don't have a name. Okay, can we randomise? Otherwise I really will be here all day. It's 50 minutes already. Well, I guess maybe 45. No randomising. Okay. You know what? Barbara? Maybe that it's different. In Germany maybe it has a different connotation, but Barbara is not a Druid name. For the interest of speed, I'm gonna just look up. I go fancy name generator, let's be honest. It's quicker that way. Female. I've gone to mythopedia.com to generate some names. No, it's too weird. Generate more names. See, she wouldn't have had a name until she'd gotten to the human areas, would she? She would have been like a grunt or a growl or something. So maybe all of these ones that don't seem to make much sense. Boodia. Why does that make me laugh? Boodia. Faustine. No. These are not good. I may have picked. Oh, okay. This makes sense from a shade of the tree sort of way. There. It's a name of people who like to talk and talk and talk. What are you trying to say? She can't be called Johansdottir. That's a surname. That Icelandic surname, maybe. That doesn't make any sense. All right. It sounds a little bit too emo, doesn't it? But I meant like the shade in the glade. Could call her Glade, but no, that's an air freshener, isn't it? Feel free to suggest some nature-themed names for our Wayfarer. Meanwhile, I'm going to move on to the witch. Get rid of the spider there. AI personality determines if your hero has an opinion of their own. If you're not sure, leave it on. No, I'm not sure, but hell, no personality is never a choice. Alright, background then. The witch grinned over the great cauldron. Golden vapours twined upward in intricate patterns, and a fragrance of sweet jasmine filled the dark cellar. The perfect poison, the witch thought. Beautiful and deadly. Suddenly, bang! The cellar door flew open and a troop of 10 source hunters burst in. The witch smiled, and with a single nod, a small army of oozing undead filled the space before the cauldron. This time we are not here to fight, the leader of the source hunters called. We need you. She paused. And you need us. I'm not picking Scarlet for a start, because, well, who picks the default name? That's just crazy talk. Again, Nightshade goes a little bit too emo, like Shade could be. Even though I don't mean it in that kind of shade. I mean it like the gentle shade of a tree on a summer's day. But that's not your first thought, is it? It's the Wayfarer. The Wayfarer is not poisonous. She's actually quite cheerful and optimistic to balance out our emo witch. You're referencing their hair colours. You know, these aren't bad names. They're just not right for the Wayfarer. I'm actually second guessing the witch, to be honest. Can I follow through on this? She has a lot of intelligence, which improves elemental and witchcraft spells. We already read this out, didn't we? Okay, I won't do that again. She has abilities +1 in witchcraft, willpower, geomancy, law mastery, and charisma. Her talents are pet pal and walk it off. Obviously, we don't need 2 pet pals. So we're gonna fix that. I'm gonna come back to that. I like to be able to see the person I'm actually going to be playing when I change the skills. Just remembered. So, Personality. We've got free spirit, so we don't want that. Priest doesn't really make sense, although be an interesting juxtaposition. We want to make sense, though. Judge, no. Maniac. A little too much energy for me, I think. Rascal? Maybe. Is she a rascally witch? Doesn't sound very scary, does it? Knight? No. Random. Now, does that mean their personality just picks random thoughts and things they say, or is it they pick a random personality from the list? Loyal. I kind of like the idea of a loyal witch because, you know, you've got to ask yourself, why is someone like this traveling with my wayfarer? Maybe they're both out in the woods for very different reasons, and the witch needed help in some way, and the wayfarer helped. Not used to humans, they're curious, you know, and she feels honor bound to help her now. You've got to have a reason, right? Chaos personality. Yeah, that's my feeling now. That's what we've done. We've given her a backstory. We can't have the wizard voice, and I didn't like the rogue voice, so it's got to be the warrior voice.
Have I? There must be. Careful now. That's a trap.
That's a trap. Sandra. I don't know, it sounds too much like Sandra. No. Now, don't get disheartened by me shooting down all these names. I'm loving the ideas. So, I want to go red or blue with this hair. Blue is unrealistic, though, so while I do like it a lot, and she could have, like, dyed it with some weird mushroom she found. Interesting. But is it a little too, I don't know, anime? Plus I'd have to say Cassandra to make it different, and it's a little much each time. But although, yeah, meh. Spiced ale hair. Oh, spiced ale sounds nice. I'm actually getting a bit chilly because someone left the door open. Oh, she's down flat. She's alright now. Touch wood. I really can't believe I spent an hour on this. I was joking when I said earlier, oh, that'll be a good half of my stream. But... Exandra. That sounds like a pop star. Exandra. I'm probably going to keep the flowing locks because I think they're rather lovely. Okay, but what about skin colour? We're going to go lighter because we had such a struggle finding a decent head to go with darker skin, which is pretty criminal, but there we go. I think she looks a bit too pale, though, in this August sun. Let's find the hair colour we wanted. Oh, no, that's not what... Oh, no. I don't think I have ever played a blonde character in a game. I have never chosen blonde, but then I don't think I've ever chosen brown either. I just like to be different. Arya, no, that's going to be too Game of Thrones. Bryn, a bit too masculine. Autumn wine. Autumn wine looks pretty good. Again, she just looks a little bit washed out still. But the rich oak is a bit too... Well, I've done too many fake tans. Maybe it's my computer. Now she's getting too dark for the makeup again. Light saffron? Who are you kidding? That's bone white, guys. Warm Moranti. Ooh. That's quite good. Maybe warm Moranti. What's Moranti? Obsidian. I like saying obsidian. Jeez. Maybe it's my screen. Everyone looks like death. Honey glow. Again, I'm getting a green tinge there. Alright, yeah, Moranti it is then. Do we have a stronger red than that? Oh, that's pretty fierce. No, we're thinking nature names. Nature names, like literal words in nature. Sheena reports that Moranti is a rainforest wood. Well, I hope it's doing okay, unlike most of the rainforest woods. Awkward. Henna red. Okay, so if we go with red, this will be it. Nice and fierce red. I will get her better robes at some point. The witch wasn't raised by beats, but we haven't picked a name for the Wayfarer yet, so one at a time. One at a time. Blah, blah. Oh, I really like Raven's Wing as well. Oh, it's so difficult. No. So Starstone Blue. I don't know which would stand out. What are you thinking? The blue or the red or the Raven's Wing? So Henna Red, Starstone Blue or Raven's Wing? That's so big. Come on, Tsushino, focus, honestly. Oh, underwear. Yeah, they kind of have matching underwear, but there's not much I can do about it. Maybe they both had to go to the same underwear shop because they were been in the woods for a long time. Aw. Dude, if you've got a headache, don't watch screens. No. Rest your eyeballs. Alright, I'm going to run through the hair again just in case. There's something else I want. Nope. No. Yeah, hair one it is. Head. Oh, we haven't even changed the head. How embarrassing. Lots of freckles. That's way too pale lipstick. Again, I don't know why she's got 3 coins stuck to her head. Looks painful. A witch would have a head necklace. Hydrate. Sorry if you hear me gulping. I'm having some throat issues. But it's red. Why is this so difficult? No, she's not going to be face painty. Kind of blocks them a bit. Blah, blah, blah. Oh, no, love. You do not match your eyeshadow to your hair. Alright, so which one did I pick? Head necklace. Gotcha. Fell asleep at the cash register. Okay, so what have we got? We picked the AI personality, loyal, voice warrior, skin colour warm Moranti, head 5, purely so she can have a head necklace, hair 1, underwear 2, and so finally we've just got to pick between the 3 hair colours. So this is, I'm going to cough again, excuse me. This is Starstone Blue. Or Raven's Wing. Oh, that looks pretty elegant, doesn't it? Pretty dignified. Or Henna Red. Now just try not to compare it to her robes, because obviously this does not go well with the robes. No, I think I'm gonna take off Henna Red. So we're going for Raven's Wing or Starstone Blue. Obviously the Starstone Blue looks more esoteric. Oh, I'm really torn. Every time I change, I go, yeah, that's the one. Right, I'm just going to leave that for a minute and pick... Right, we'll go to her attributes and things, see how we feel about it. So she's got no weapon skills. Fair enough. You like the blue, do you, Shino? I mean, they're both kind of blue. The Raven's Wing is very dark blue. Defense, she has willpower. She just defends herself with the strength of her will. Improves saving throws against feared, mute, charmed, stunned, cursed, slowed, petrified, decaying touch, mark of death, remorse, and shackles of pain. Sounds good. Skills, she has fucking geomancy. God damn it. No, I refuse. She's a witch. She has witchcraft. Damn right. We'll come back and pick another one, but I'll just look at what else she's got. She has 1 in charisma. Determines the first impression you make on other people and your talent for charming, intimidating, and reasoning. Yeah, feeling that. And her craftsmanship is Lawmaster. Examine enemies and identify items. That's fine as well. None of the nasty deeds one look right. They're more like thievery skills. Yeah, alright, we'll leave Lawmaster. I know telekinesis is... I remember that telekinesis is useful, but I'm leaving it for now. Back to names. Briar. See, Briar is good, but only if it's lined up with Rose, but then that was the name of Sleeping Beauty. Zephyr, I like Zephyr, but maybe a little bit too airy. Ember, a bit too cliche, I think. I don't even know what Isla is in a nature sense. Ash, a bit too masculine. Asta, again, you know, you're just gonna... Not again, sorry. The first syllable isn't winning me over. Asta. I do like where you're going with Zephyr and Ember, but I think they're both a little too... Isla is from an oak tree. Okay, that's nice. Yeah, they're a bit too... Oh, what's the word? No, I can't think of the word, but there's something they are and it's a bit too much. But you're in the right direction. Remember, we want to be a bit more like earthy, and trees and things are a good way to go. Oh, is that it, Shino? They sound like stripper names. That could well be it. Alright, we were going to pick another skill set for her, because we didn't like fucking Geomancy. She could be fire, pyrokinetic, water, hydrosophist, or aerotheurge. Fire just seems so obvious, and I know it would be incredibly useful, but just... witchy fire, not feeling it. I think we're going to go aerotheurge. I would have put a second one into witchcraft, but that wasn't allowed. Yeah, it's so funny how we attach judgments to names so easily. It's a shame because I could look at a name and recognise it's a lovely name, but once you've got that connotation, it's... yeah. Yeah, Onyx again is drifting into the stripper name, unfortunately. Thorn. She's a bit more uplifting than Thorny. Petra I just don't like. Let's put it out there. Talon, again, is a little bit fierce and serious. Something more tree-like. Let's go for tree-like. Trees and plants and that kind of thing. We'll get there before we finish this second character. Right, we're taking away Pet Pal because the Wayfarer is getting that. She's got Walk It Off, which reduces the duration of statuses that have a body-building saving throw by 1 turn. I'm sure they know what they're doing. It just sounds rubbish for her. Zombie. What's zombie? Lets you heal from poison but causes damage from regular healing. No. Scientist. That could be an interesting way for a witch to go. But then she gets blacksmithing, which I just... She doesn't look like she's been at the forge. Yeah, I agree with that. I'm not going to say it out loud though, just in case, you know, you don't want to offend anyone. In the future, I just donked my elbow. Politician doesn't sound right. My precious. Every time you hit or get hit, your gear has a 50% chance of not losing durability. I could stretch that to make it work. Night Stepper. Leech. Heals you when standing in blood. That sounds quite witchified, doesn't it? In the sense of this game's witches. Know-it-all. Decreases everyone's attitude towards you by 20, but gives you 1 extra point in intelligence. Food, no. Oh, Far Out Man. Increases the range of spells and scrolls by 2 meters. That sounds sensible. Yeah. I think Juniper and Hazel are the closest so far. Juniper. I do like Juniper. Because it's not like a really common or, you know, well-known name that we use in our world, like Hazel and Sylvia. It doesn't start with ass, which is always a plus. I might go with Juniper. Yeah, I remember liking Juniper. Elemental affinity. Is that something she would lean towards? A little bit too jack of all trades. Backstabber. Okay, what was it? So it's either going to be Far Out Man, increasing the range of spells and scrolls, or Leech, heals you when standing in blood. I can imagine there's going to be quite a lot of blood. She's probably just going to be shoving the Wayfarer out the way to stand in her blood. Well, yeah, I'm not saying no one's called Juniper, just I don't know very many. It's not common for me, which, you know, that's the most important thing, right? What do you reckon then? Leech or Far Out Man? Sensible or roleplay? Either way, I'm looking at attributes quickly while I think about that. She's got high intelligence, which, yeah, it's good for witchcraft and elemental spells. Low constitution, dex, and strength. Okay. Yeah, I'm going to leave that as is. We've got to take off Summon Spider because we removed Geomancy. Rowan is a nice one as well, yeah. Quite close to my real name, yeah. Lyndon sounds like a boy's name. I know I'm not supposed to make classifications like that, but it's just stuck in my head. So we have Oath of Desecration, bestow a damage boost upon an ally. Maybe. Vampiric Touch, heal yourself with the life force of someone else. Damages them for 13 to 14 piercing. Right, Vampiric Touch. I like recognizing certain things from Baldur's Gate. Well, obviously it's the other way around, but for me, right now, there's a Vampiric Touch spell there as well. It's green. I know, I'm sorry, work. I guess I'm just old-fashioned now. So, removing Summon Spider, because we're no longer Geomancers, because Geomancers suck. They're boring. We are an Aerothurge, which is about cold and storms. I'm liking it. So we can do Thunder Jump. Jump from one target to the other, hitting a maximum of 2 targets, stunning them and dealing 8 to 9 air damage. Teleportation. Boring. Shocking Touch, too close. Although maybe that's good in case she does get surrounded or somebody walks right up to her and she's like, oh. Hopefully she won't make that noise. Not a very badass witch, is it? Electrify a target at arm's length, deals 5 to 5 air damage. Shocking Touch is also... I know I talk about Baldur's Gate too much, but it's really difficult not to. Who knows? You wiggly your fingers, I could be vampiric. Maybe my other hand's shocking. Who really knows? Till you've been touched. Never mind. Or Bitter Cold. Freeze a target. I like Bitter Cold. I'll leave it. I'll leave it. Hang on, if we've got a healing ourselves with something evil, maybe don't add it with the leech one and be sensible with Far Out. Yeah, we'll do Far Out Man. Very sensible of us. Shall we leave it like that? Damage. I don't like Oath of Desecration. I never remember to do shit like that. Buffing people. What's the other one? Malediction. Weakens and curses an enemy. Yeah. Okay. Malediction, Bitter Cold, and Vampiric Touch. Fabulous. Now it's the hair dilemma. I'm leaning towards Ravenswing. I know Sheena liked the blue. But it's a little bit anime, isn't it? We've got to stop at some point. I've got to stop in 45 minutes. Yeah, I think I might go Ravenswing. She'll be able to hide better with dark hair. There. Alright, are we done? I think we're finally done. Wait, no, I haven't changed her portrait. There, that's about as close as we're going to get. And we need the name. Oh, right, names. So we just under the wire, or however they say those things about wires, we will name our Wayfarer Juniper. I'm still not happy with her makeup, but the other ones just didn't look that. Oh, she's got some chunky feet on her. No judgment. So yeah, now we're on to naming the witch. Big pause. Okay, fantasy witch name generator. Come on, give us something quick. This is. Oh, I recognise this one. Just the one name, thank you. Ooh. What do you think of... I was on the wrong screen. Yeah, otherwise we're just dicking around too much. Oh, come on, Shino. I know you've got a headache, but Minerva's just obvious. I think we're done. I'm going to have to cough again. Right. Oh, Isolde gets a bad rap. I'm not making her an evil witch. I think that's a beautiful name, though. All right, so we've got Juniper, the Wayfarer, and Silvaria, the Witch. Shall we stop avoiding actually playing the game? And look, they're clearly a team because they've got matching colours of their outfits.